it's Nicole from Nicole Loves Nails. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is for a super fun indie collab that is a surprise release dedicated to Ashley from Nerd Life Nails. If you aren't already following her blog, you are missing out. She's an amazing swatcher and an amazing blogger. If you like nerd-themed items, like nail polishes, etc., you will love her blog. If you just love nail polish, you will love her blog. Anyway, so this is a surprise release. This is a 5-piece collection from the brands 1422 Designs, Color Spectrum Polish, Geekish Glitter Lacquer, Red Eye Lacquer, and Swamp Gloss Polish. So all of the polishes in this collab are inspired by Peeps. Ashley loves Peeps. If you follow her on Instagram, you will know this one. So all 5 of these are going to be available on March 14th on the 1422 Designs website for $50, or you can buy each one individually for $11 each. I will have all of the information down in the description box, as well as a link to my blog with more swatch photos. This is a really fun collection, so let's just get into it. First up, we have Your Peeps Cake and Eat It Too by 1422 Designs. This is described as a bubblegum pink polish with purple, pink, orange, shifting shimmer, and matte glitters in purple, blue, pink, green, and yellow. It has a great crelly-like formula, not too thick or too thin. The glitters all are very, very small, and they all spread out very evenly and easily on their own. And they actually give off a very, very slight amount of texture. I was a little surprised at how little texture this one actually has once it dries down. This builds up really nicely in 3 coats. So I personally found that the 3rd coat deepens the color to what you see in the bottle. So in 2 coats, it's just a tiny bit sheer, but you could get away with 2 coats if you really wanted to. You just won't have that nice bubblegum pink color that you see in the bottle on the nail. So this polish was really, really fun. I was genuinely surprised at how much I ended up liking this polish. I usually don't gravitate to pastels very often, but the glitter mix was just so fun, and it's like very springy, a little Eastery. I don't know, Peeps always make me think of Easter for some reason. But yeah, I just really, really enjoyed this one. Like I said before, nothing in here dries down super textured, so removal will be similar to a glitter crelly, but not super difficult. So I used 3 coats and only 1 coat of top coat for my swatch photos. Next up is Chillin' with My Peeps by Color Spectrum Polish. This is described as a creamy baby blue base loaded with lots of blue shimmers and scattered yellow hollow glitters. It had a great formula, not too thick or too thin. It was extremely opaque on the 1st coat, not quite a 1-coater, but this is definitely going to be a solid 2-coater on everyone. I did notice that this polish does not want to get overworked, so once you apply it, just apply it and don't try to go over the same area too many times, or else you will run into some bald spots. Don't consider that a formula or an application issue. That's more of like a user error type thing in my opinion, because I was just going ham on it. But I got this opaque in 2 coats and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I found the shimmers and the glitter were a little tricky to photograph. You can see them in the macro and especially in the matte state, but I found as I was wearing this on my nails throughout the day, I was basically just seeing a blue polish, and then in brighter lighting, I was seeing that shimmer effect. Nothing in here dries down textured or will be difficult to remove. Next up is Peeps Party by Geekish Glitter Lacquers. This is described as a white crelly base with a mix of pastel, purple, pink, blue, and red glitters in various shapes and sizes. This had a great crelly formula. It was slightly on the thicker side of normal, but not unusually so for a glitter crelly. I found the glitters all spread out evenly and easily on their own. I did not need to hold the bottle upside down or do any glitter placement to get a nice coverage with these glitters. This was really, really fun. I just love glitter crellies. It had really good coverage in 2 coats. I feel like it's not showing up here in the live swatch, but I was finding that in 2 coats I had just a couple of light spots that I wanted to cover up. So I went in for a 3rd coat. does dry down textured, so you will definitely want top coat. I ended up doing 2 coats of top coat, one of those being a glitter eating top coat, and I found that gave me a perfectly smooth finish. This will be tricky to remove if you try to scrub it. Definitely soak this one off or use a peel off base coat. Next up is a polish by Red Eyed Lacquer, and this one is called Smore Peeps Please. This is described as a brown crelly with lime green shifting shimmer and gold shifting flakies. This had a great formula, not too thick or too thin. This is a, I want to call it like a mocha chocolatey brown type color. Not quite dark enough to be milk chocolate. With the theme of this collection, this polish actually reminded me of, you know, like chocolate Easter bunnies in the green grass. This is what this polish kind of made me think of. Anyway, like I said, this has a great formula, not too thick or too thin. I love the way the flakies and the shimmer look in this base color. I really like this color combination. When I swatched this, it was listed as a magnetic. The magnetic effect wasn't super strong, so the maker decided to just scrap the whole magnetic effect. My nails are the polish magnetized. I found that with the magnet you didn't get a strong line, but it seemed like the magnet seemed to make the shimmer look stronger. It was a really fun polish. I ended up having to go Google seeing what chocolate peeps look like because I had no idea chocolate peeps were a thing. I'm very disappointed no one thought to tell me chocolate peeps were a thing. Apparently, the world of Peeps is vast and great because there are way more flavors out there than I even knew about. The final polish I have to share is by Swamp Gloss. This is Watermelon Sugar. It's described as a neon green jelly with red to peach to orange shimmer with matching iridescent flakies, and this glows in the dark. You can charge this one up with UV light. Since this is a neon, I did lower the exposure on my camera to try to get this to look the most accurate as I could get it and not have my camera like freak out over the brightness in this polish. This is neon. This is like radioactive neon green, so I love it, obviously. This had a fantastic formula. It is a jelly, so you will want to build this one up. I found that this built up really nicely in 3 coats. I had hints of visible nail line, but the flakies and the shimmer largely distract from it. I will note that if you go in for thicker coats, you should be able to hide your visible nail line pretty well with thicker coats. I didn't have any issues with dry time with doing thicker coats. I was probably a little bit too excited to get these glow-in-the-dark photos for this polish because I loved it in normal lighting and I knew it was going to be absolutely bonkers in the dark, and I was right. So I charged this one up with a blacklight flashlight. Nothing in here dries down textured and it doesn't feel chalky like some glow-in-the-dark polishes do. This was just a really beautiful polish.
And that is it for the Peep Me Out collab. I told you they were amazing. Oh, I just love these. I love them all, so I will not be picking a favorite this time. So again, these will be released on March 14th on the 1422 Designs website. They will be open for 1 week. There are no caps on any of these. You can buy as many as you want. Thanks for watching. This is a new channel, so please, please, please subscribe. Thank you all so, so much. I'd love to hear if you're picking up anything from this release or even what you've recently picked up. Like, what is out there for nail polish? I am currently on a no-buy. Polish trick have hit me hard. Yeah, polish trick have hit me hard, so I'm currently on a no-buy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!